Women can lose when they get what they want. When it comes to polygyny, now all of a sudden she's making demands and ultimatums and you are capitulating to it. You're no longer showing that strength and that assertiveness and that courage. You're actually showing cowardice. That's not an attractive trait.
Warning, viewer discretion is advised. The content, views, and educational material you are about to experience could challenge your belief, trigger strong emotions, and frankly, piss you off. This isn't for everyone. If you're not ready to confront new ideas, or if your feelings bruise easily, this might be the time to click away. Expect to be challenged, to think, and you might even want to scream at the screen. Proceed with caution, and remember, you chose to be here. Let's get it.
Assalamu alaikum, peace. Coach Nazir, one of the founders of Outstanding Personal Relationships and one of the authors of the book, Let's Talk Polygamy Uncensored. If you don't have your copy, definitely get it. Here's the thing. People say, all right, Coach Nyla, what's important when it comes to practicing polygyny? And I want to take a few steps back because they know me as the coach who helps men get their shift together. All right. So I let people know that, look, I work with high performers and professionals who desire to practice polygyny. All right. Basically, they want to marry more than one woman. All right. What I do, I help them develop confidence, connection, and courage without feeling disrespected, dismissed, or defeated by helping them get their shift together. So people say, what does that really mean? And why is it important? It's important because if you are going to practice polygyny, if you're going to be working in a family of multiple women, then you need to know and understand the dynamics that are required. And those 3 C's, if you will, confidence, connection, and courage are extremely important. And let me share with you why. I'll just choose one of them. Let's say courage. See, many times when it comes to practicing polygyny, since it's so different, since we don't have the background, since our religious leaders and other people have failed us despite them having multiple women, which usually leads to broken families and bastards and all kind of crazy secrets and things like that. Instead of teaching us about polygyny, how to do it well, how to become more of a man, live in your authenticity, being real in who you are and to yourself, and becoming more, meaning separating yourself from the mediocre masses, they'd rather just not say anything and mess things up. So when it comes to courage, being able to articulate yourself with whatever value that you choose to bring on this planet before you exit, with the vision that you have for your family, all of that matters. But you have to be able to articulate it and articulate it well. Now, it's not easy when you're raised in a society. You're taught how to protect and provide, right? Be a man and these types of things. But you're also taught things like, girls are made from sugar and spice and everything nice. Or you have to cater to them, make them feel good. And there's a stupid saying that says, happy wife, happy life. Ridiculousness. I wonder if that's made by a man or a woman. You tell me. Nevertheless, I'm not going to deal with the feminazis or whatnot in this video, but I do want to express that courage is very important. Because when it comes to polygyny, when it comes to polygyny, the rules change. What I mean is people will go raving, waving, and going to parades with rainbow flags and all kinds of things, talking about love is love, until the topic of polygyny comes up. Then it becomes something different. Now they feel threatened and many times even offer threats. But as a man, the thing that attracted your wife to you more likely than not were some of the characteristics that you have. And I would absolutely guarantee you that weakness and cowardice is not an attractive trait. That means you likely had to have some type of assertiveness about you, some type of courage about you, something that a woman is willing to say, I'm willing to take him as my leader to lead our family. I want to support his mission, his cause, and operate in his frame. Now, if that's not the case, then clearly I'm not speaking with you. If you think that everything is just equal, 50-50, and, everybody has an equal say in things, you're not leading your family, then clearly I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to those who have cojones. All right? Because things fall on our shoulders in response, our responsibility, and we're accountable for everything regardless. Now, this is what I mean. If that's what she likes, man that's assertive, who's a leader, who's going to be strong, teach her things, and grow together, then it's highly likely that you shedding these characteristics or capitulating to other things is going to continue that desire, that level of respect for you. This is what I mean. Women can lose when they get what they want. When it comes to polygyny, now all of a sudden she's making demands and ultimatums and you are capitulating to it. You're no longer showing that strength and that assertiveness and that courage. You're actually showing cowardice. That's not an attractive trait. That's displaying weakness. And even though you were a leader and supposed to be leading the family, you have then turned into a follower. And whether or not she's aware of this, she will likely start losing attraction and respect for you. So, as a man, as the leader, as the imam, it's your responsibility to lead in a positive and healthy direction. Now, you should get counsel from those in your circle, if you will, those you care about. And it absolutely is challenging. I know when it comes to hurting or seeing hurt or pain or hearing it, whether it's true or false, meaning whether it is actual true pain that's coming about, emotional pain or whatnot, or if it's emotional manipulation tactic, whether it's the tears and many other things that many of us aren't educated in, then it can be problematic. But you still have to grow. You still have to lead. Listen to this. It's a short. The link is in the description if you want to go ahead and watch it, but I don't want to just go ahead and put her out there and stuff like that on the channel. But she has really good information and actually has a great channel that has great advice, despite us not having the same faith background. So listen to what she has to say.
I had an older lady tell me, she's, I think, just past 40, and her husband, I think, is like in his late 30s, like so maybe like 41 and 39. They've been married for a while. I was talking with her about some problems we were having in our marriage, and she said, Joyce, what it sounds like to me is that your issue is that you are married to a real man, and a real man is not going to be ruled by a woman. And that hit me like a ton of bricks, and it immediately came to my mind when I was reading this excerpt. When she says, don't go down the path of expressing criticism, disapproval, and an ultimate lack of acceptance for your husband because it may cause rebellion, she's telling the truth. A real man is not going to allow himself to be a pushover to the woman he has chosen.
So a lot of wisdom in that, right? Despite her saying this older woman, I don't know what her age is, but she said this older woman, maybe about 40. Whew. Yeah, clearly I have children older than this young lady, but I guess I'd be considered ancient, if you will. Well, not far from 40 anyway. Nevertheless, with that being said, that was wisdom. And if you don't understand that as a woman, please think about it. Think about your tongue. All right, there are ways to influence your husband towards something that you desire, you think is better for the family. And doing that in a feminine way actually will open the doors up for you, have them jumping over many things to get that done. But going about it in a combative, masculine, want to fight, slick, contemptful, disrespectful way, that is going to cause problems, regardless if you are in monogamy, polygyny, or if that's just your disposition and you're single. Good luck with that. Anyway, prayerfully, you got some good information. You understand the significance of courage and also curbing your tongue in communication. Maybe we'll see you in our community at polygamycommunity.com. With that being said, I'm out. I'm, again, Coach Nazir, and I help professionals and high performers who want to practice polygyny develop confidence, connection, and courage without being dismissed, disrespected, and feeling defeated by getting their shift together. See you in the next one. Be outstanding. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.